Do you want to know about red flags and green flags in a person or your significant other? Find out today on this episode of Vlogmas Day 5. See ya! Schlit!
Yeah. Let's go.
What's going on, y'all boys? It's your boy, Lifestyle J. Life for J. What do you want to say? And look, man, we back. After kind of a rough start yesterday, kind of a rough start today, kind of, sort of. You know, like I already said before in the last video, y'all ain't like that last video, make sure y'all like that video. Even though it was pretty short after the whole events of yesterday, but hopefully, you know what I'm saying, y'all enjoyed the video. And we gonna keep grinding either way, so it don't matter. I told myself this enough, so I already knew certain things, even off camera or even here on camera, that I was gonna have to face with these challenges. Don't you know what I'm saying? And that's just part of life. Like, you go through challenges, you can't just let it overtake you, no matter what you do. But besides that, in today's video, I'm gonna be telling y'all pretty much the basics of a red flag and a green flag in a person. Now, I know what all you guys are thinking. Guys, we already know this. We already know what a green flag is. We already know what a red flag is in my person. I know my person, this and that. Maybe for some people on this channel, maybe some people in the world probably don't know, and they just need a little bit more knowledge, and that's totally fine. You're supposed to know more knowledge anyway. But just to start that off, but make sure you like, comment, subscribe on this video. Vlogmas Day 5. Hello. Hello. No stopping. And let's get straight into it. So the first, and this is going for just there's not just one person, this is for everybody. So the first, we're just gonna go off red, and we're gonna then go towards green flag. First red flag, you should know in a person, definitely know in a person, is if they're not necessarily healed. And what I mean by that is if they respond more to the triggers rather than actually listen and understand what you're actually supposed to be saying, like to them about, but they respond with the triggers, that means they're not healed yet. So if they respond with how they had like anger issues, or if they, you know what I'm saying, was very toxic or manipulative and something like that, if they answer right then to those type of triggers and they just like be saying da da da, that's one instance and one red flag in a person. Now, a lot of people might not even notice that they might have those certain triggers. Now, it could be something else than those three I just named, but just off of that alone, that should probably be the first red flag you should watch out in a person. Second one, always, and I mean always the second one, if they have no source of accountability, do not, and I repeat, do not, code red, do not do it, do not do it. Because it's 2025, and I feel like everybody like should already know about accountability. Like, take accountability for your actions, whether you right, wrong, you know what I'm saying, anything like that. In this case, just wrong, y'all need to start taking accountability. Regardless if you hurt somebody's feelings, you like I said, you did something wrong, take accountability. And I know a lot of y'all females probably don't know what that word means. Males too, so I'm not gonna get on y'all, it's the males too, but it's definitely one of the main red flags you gotta watch out for if a person does not take accountability at all. So watch out for that. Like, that's definitely one you need to watch out for. Number 3, if a person or, you know, significant other, if they are constantly like manipulative or narcissistic, that's something you definitely need to watch out for as well. Like, it's too many people, and I can honestly say myself, I used to be a very narcissistic person. Over time, I had to reevaluate and actually be thinking like, dang, maybe in these sort of situations, I was being like, you know, wrong. Like, I was doing this stuff knowing I had no business doing, or this type of way with other people. I should have never did that. So always be mindful of those people that always then try to twist the story or try to flip it back on you, uno reverse, as we say. Be mindful of those folks. Very much narcissistic people, just no. Because if they swear they just on top of the world and they always just be, you feel me? Watch out for that. Just on top of the world and they always just be, you feel me? Watch out for that. Now, number 4. I feel like this should already be like a no-brainer, just like the rest of these. But this one really should just be a no-brainer. If they're toxic. If you know this person is not in that kind of, like, number one, they're not healed. If they are saying just outright toxic and they enjoy being toxic, just go on, just not even worry about that person. If they enjoy being toxic and being reckless, all this junk, let them find another toxic person. So you not dealing with the headache or the trauma baggage they are bringing into the new relationship, or say you know, friends, this and that. Don't be trying to let these people trauma dump y'all. I gotta stop letting these people trauma dump y'all, because then y'all gonna feel sad. Then they gonna want you to feel sad for them, and it's not gonna go well for none of y'all. Especially because I had this talk once, and I was really saying that with females, they're very emotional people. Men, we are more logical. But at the same time, if both people are emotional, it's not going to grow the relationship further, especially if it's always just downright negative. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch out for folks like that, especially if they just straight out just toxic. Like, they just enjoy the toxicity. Like, no, just don't even bother with that. Last red flag, I would definitely say if they not like a God-fearing person, because I feel like, well, it don't matter what religion you is, if you believe in God, that's about the fifth one. They just don't know God, or like they just like don't believe in God. In a way, like I said, every religion cool, but just over here we believe in God. God-fearing person is definitely somebody you should definitely have. And like I said, they ain't that. I feel like in my own right, that's a red flag. Cause I mean, you don't believe in God though. Hello. So yeah, that's just those 5 red flags. Green flag. We get into the greenies, the greeny beanies, the weenies. Anyway, green flag, definitely number 1. They're definitely God-fearing. I would definitely put that number 1. If they God-fearing, they believe in God, they love God, obey God, definitely keep them around for sure. Definitely keep them around on me. Number 2. One green flag for another one, I would definitely say in a person, I would definitely say if they're very honest. And they're, yeah, just very honest. I ain't gonna say caring. They can be caring too. I feel like that's put that in being honest. Like, you're a very honest person. That means you care to be honest. But you should always want an honest person on your side. Whether they tell you the truth and it hurts, but at least you know at the end of the day, they're keeping it real with you. They're keeping it 100 with you. And then you're not worrying about just overthinking. You know what I'm saying? You don't want somebody that's gonna absolutely just be direct with you, like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, this and that, you feel me, I ain't feeling this, or hey, I think you should not do that. They consult you and make sure that, you know, you taking the right step to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? 3, I would definitely say, number 3 green flag, I would say, like, just like a person that has goals and ambitions in life. Like, you don't want nobody that just don't got no goals, no nothing they got going for themselves to better themselves and whatnot. Like, I feel like no one wants to deal with those type of people, whether it be friends, significant other, period, just vice versa. No one wants to be around folks like that, because then, like I said, you add those type of people in your circle where they're like that, they're gonna just try to drag everybody down with them, make them all feel sad about themselves and this and that and the third. Like, no, you don't want that. Actually, I feel like stuff you do, stuff you think about mentally, you slowly start to do physically, and then you start feeling it emotionally. So that's why I say, just no, we're not doing that. You gotta have some goals and ambitions in your life. Got to. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe all of y'all can do whatever y'all want. Mind on the right things. Y'all mindset is good, strong, willed. You got it, bro. But that number 3, 4, oh no, that's 3. Number 4. Obviously, I think this is an easy one, easy green flag as well. I feel like they're smart. And what I mean by smart, you don't gotta be like Einstein smart, but you gotta have some type of, like, you gotta know certain stuff. Like, cause I feel like not a lot of people know a lot. And it's only because then social media has taken over so much to where people don't know reality from social media. Smart wits as to realize there are certain things better than just being on social media, or there's so much things like seeing somebody on social media, all that stuff, like intellect to realize that, especially in this now day and age. Like, you gotta be smart in some type of way, in some type of form, art. Like I say, you don't gotta be no Einstein, but you gotta have some type of smartness in some type of area. Not just being so stuck on social media. So, yeah. Don't bash me in the comments. This is my personal opinion, okay? I love y'all. Kisses to y'all. And number 5, last green flag I personally would say in a person is, I say like their personality. I think that's like personality. That's like your overall, like, you know what I'm saying? You could be the coolest, you could be the finest and person, whatever the case may be, like, it don't matter. Like, looks don't get you nowhere. And how your mindset is what pushes you up more than anything, in my personal opinion. If your personality doesn't gravitate you with other people surrounding you, then obviously people gonna only look at you for looks, or honestly gonna look at you for like that one thing about you. Somebody to look at all of you for the right reasons, the right way, I should say, the right way. So, like I said, having that, you know, personality helps a long way, goes a long way with a personality. Because if you got no personality, that really just saying you really like you got value, but you got it in the wrong place, I should say. Definitely say that. You got value, but it's in the wrong places. But your personality is definitely one of the greenest flags you can ever have, is you having a personality. It holds a lot more value, in my opinion. So just be mindful of those things. In the comments about this video, I'm just telling y'all what it is. And like I said, not a lot of people might not know about these certain red flags, or they might know it but just don't have enough information, and that's totally fine. Y'all, always, you feel me? I got imperfections myself that I need to work on as well. We all do. But it only matters if you're wanting to work on those imperfections. But I'm better than myself to not like have that be, you know, my overall me, if that makes sense. So thank you very much. Y'all enjoyed this video. Once again, y'all like, comment, subscribe. I love y'all. Hope this video definitely helps. Like I said, share this with a friend, because if they dealing with somebody with some issues, or like, you know, fake friends, something, let them know about this video. I hope it definitely helps a lot of y'all. And like I said, we still on this daily street. It's been a rough few days, but listen, we got better days along the head. Feel me? As long as y'all here and enjoy the ride like I am, we gonna be all right. And with all that being said, I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe once again, because you should have did it after I just told y'all 2-3 times. But all right, tell someone you love them. And with all that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Did you do it yet? Oh, you did? You lying. Say you swear. Okay. I'm gonna believe you.